Alright, sorry that I randomly put the BRB screen there. It was mostly for me to have a reference when I edit the video so that I know that, yeah, this is where I should cut. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Let's first test this theory that we can fly to places. Okay, so we can fly to Victory Road. And then, yeah.
All right, so
he was.
Let me get this straight. So after you played the Johto League, you go back to the Kanto?
Yeah, and now we have finished Kanto. You see that we were in Vermilion City, which is where Lieutenant Surge is normally.
And then that Saffron City right above it, right?
Yeah, so this is Vermilion. This is Saffron. This is Celadon.
This is Island.
This is Pallet Town. Viridian, Pewter, Cerulean, Lavender Town, and then Fuchsia City down here, and Cinnabar Island, who is not a town anymore because volcanoes. Okay, so the thing that I want to check is that there is a place where it's called the Battle Frontier, which I have no idea where it is, which is a little bit of a problem, but I probably checked it up. And it's a place where you can find where they can teach you ancient power, which is so. Bantha,
yeah, what is ancient power?
Ancient power is a move. The evolution condition for a Bantha is that Piloswine only evolves if he levels up while knowing the move Ancient Power. And then he evolves into Mamoswine.
Okay then.
The caveat is that Piloswine never learns the move Ancient Power by itself.
Oh, so you have to teach it to him.
Normally the way it works out is that you either teach to him, I don't think there's a TM, you either have a move tutor teach it to him, or technically Piloswine learns the move, but it learns it at level like 2, which is before you find any Piloswine available.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It does, because the way that you put the move on him is you go to the move Relearner, which there is a guy that teaches you back moves that you have already used, that your Pokemon has learned by leveling up but has forgotten. And that's how you...
What a way... Wow, that is some hoops.
That is some hoops, I agree. But that's how you do it normally. The problem is that because their moveset has been randomized, that's not gonna happen, because instead of Ancient Power, Piloswine would learn whatever. So instead of that...
unless you got lucky?
I checked. We did not.
Okay.
We did not get lucky.
Oh, so you're forever to be a Piloswine?
No, because I checked and there's a move tutor.
Oh, okay, cool.
That can teach it to us, but it's in a place called the Battle Frontier, I think.
Battle Frontier?
Which... basically, it's a place you can go and you gather points in some way, and stuff happens. But I don't know where it is the thing. So I want to... my first spot... oh, there it is, okay. So let's fly to Olivine City. And from there to the Battle Frontier, and you take it from there. And we'll figure, and then I want to figure out if that's a feasible thing, and just we'll go there and be like, hey, teach me stuff.
Well, all right. Let me see if I can look that up while you do that. Hold on.
Okay. I'm going there right now.
It's called the Frontier.
Battle Frontier.
And which version of Pokemon is this?
Piloswine is the name.
But like, what version of the game?
Oh, Hard Gold.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. The Battle Frontier, an area that originated in Pokemon Emerald, makes a triumphant return. Situated to the north of Route 40.
Yeah, we're there right now.
Let's see here. It looks like a building with like 5.
Yeah, no, we are there. I found it.
Oh, well, dang it. My Google foo was not quick enough.
So there's these ladies up here. So there's a bunch of different mods, which...
And you're doing this to get the TM, right?
So, okay. I'm trying to find the guy that... yeah.
I don't see it.
No.
Is it a physical attack?
I don't know. I was going to... I'm also afraid that... No, these are TMs though. This is not the move tutor. Like, I think you go to that guy and you buy a TM. Fighting items. No. No. Okay. It's possible my information is incorrect. That's definitely a possibility. Battle Frontier, blah blah blah. Actually, I think it's easier if I just do this. Find in page. Ancient power. Did I just imagine this? Am I drunk?
I hope not.
Okay. Up. None of these. None of this is the right one. Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Youth-Harnex, Caesar, Stone Age. They do give us Earthquake, which is pretty nice. Sludge Bomb, Dragon Pulse. Nope. Well, never mind then. So... There is another way that we could get Ancient Power on our Pokemon.
Okay, how?
Cheating.
Okay.
You open a save state editor and you use that, but I don't know that I want to resort to that. Well, that's... How did I find the information? Okay, let me... Change of plans. Let's try something slightly different. Ancient Power. Let's... no.
Didn't find it.
I closed the wrong tab. I closed the tab I just searched. And instead I got to read about Ash's Greninja. Okay. Which... I don't even know why I had open. By breeding by Move Tutor. Okay. Okay, change of plans. I am going to I'm going to stop worrying about this thing. Can you just look on the Bulbapedia article about Ancient Power and see what ways exist to get that move on a Pokemon? Like, I believe that there is a move tutor that does it, but apparently I'm wrong. Oh, never mind.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, did you get it?
Well, I don't know that I did, but I found some guys that that teach Pokemon moves, so maybe this is it.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
Tether Dance, Charge, Parry Song, Headbutt, Slash. Dragon Breath.
I'm not finding anything. Yeah, just basically what you said, how you've got to relearn it.
I thought it was one of these guys, but maybe I'm wrong. Natural Gift, Poison Fang, Icy Wind. So it's not...
What is Move Tutor?
These guys are move tutors. You go to them and they teach you moves.
And not one of them has Ancient Power?
I thought that one of them was supposed to have it, because I thought that was I learned that there was a move tutor here. But... I'm open to the idea that I could possibly...
Hold on, I've got the Move Tutors pulled up. One second.
I think you're better off just searching for... searching that page.
Alright, I found Ancient Power.
Okay.
Okay, so in the Frontier Front, you will find a house where 3 men dwell.
I found them.
If you speak to these men, they will offer you several choices for Move Tutor moves.
Okay.
The charges and battle points earned through the Battle Frontier.
Okay.
Did you already find the house?
Yes, I was there right now. I checked them and none of them had ancient power as an option.
Do you have to like buy one to get it to cycle out?
Maybe? I don't know. Does it say?
It does not. It's got a huge list here though.
Does that? Oh, but maybe it can teach ancient power to a different Pokemon, but not to Pyroswine. Maybe they're like that.
Might want to check that. Yeah, I've got the full list of what they sell here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I saw, that they would teach ancient power, but... Yeah, I'm looking at the same thing you are, right? And it says the top right one has ancient power as an option.
Go back to that place. Check again. Maybe they switched daily.
But then wouldn't it say here? Okay, what can you learn? So, for example, if you pick another guy, he can learn a lot of stuff. Right?
Right.
But...
Yeah, what if you go to...
If I go to a Bantha... these are my options. Tether Dance, Charge...
it doesn't have the next like the other one did.
No, it didn't, because it's only these 5.
Oh. Check the other two guys.
I already did. It says it's the top right one on that page. I don't understand why it's not working. Okay, give me a second, right? Because...
Do you think it's because Nuzlocke also randomized these guys?
No, I think it... Huh.
Check the lower right guy too.
I think it might have. Dragon Breath, Sand Attack, Super Fang. Yeah, no, they've been all randomized. These guys have
they have been?
Too. Yeah.
Oh no! Your Piloswine is just destined to never evolve.
No, I have good news.
Okay.
I can probably de-randomize them.
Can you though?
I want to say I can try.
That won't mess up your game though?
Maybe. I'm not saying it won't. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try them. The way that's gonna work out is you make a different ROM there.
Can you trade TMs?
Well, I mean, I have no way of trading from an emulator, sadly, but technically, yes, you give it to a Pokemon to hold, and then you can trade it. But there is no way.
You can't have someone else like come in your game or whatever.
Okay. I'm sorry about ignoring chat there. We kind of got a little like lost inside our train of thought.
We just want to.
It's we were looking for stuff. Yeah, I think that these guys are just. I think those guys are also randomized. Looking at the list. Well, let's send this Dialga up a little bit. And then. Thanks, a shield on. That's just what I wanted. It's all I have ever wanted. A shield on that knows protect, even better. Yeah, the big finds of this area are Deoxys and Mewtwo. I think are both options. There you go. I'm gonna use the speed up while we do this, though, just to make things a little easier. You're dead now. There you go.
That happened.
Yeah, I mean... This asshole again. Didn't use Protect. Come on, guys.
It's just a Mewtwo. Easy.
Yeah, easy Mewtwo. No problem. There you go, level 35. Let's go heal. I think the easiest way to go heal is that there's like a guy. I think this grass is also decent. We can't catch the Deoxys because we already caught the Dialga from that patch of from Victory Road. We wanted to hatch the Deoxys, honestly, but his moveset, if I remember correctly, is kinda shit. It also does not have a defense, which is not great for its own reasons. But mostly its moveset sucks, if I remember correctly. It has this glaring problem. We also can change its form, which... Why are the Pokemon here the same exact Pokemon? There's also Shield on here. No, that's not what I meant to do, but it's also super effective though. As this guy's ground. But yeah, the reason that we didn't catch the Deoxys, if I remember correctly, is that we were trying to figure out if we should catch a Dialga or the Deoxys from that area, and we went with Dialga because it had like a moveset that was not embarrassing.
Yes.
Which Deoxys very much did. Wood Hammer and Water Spout on the same Pokemon is kind of an combo, to be honest. Also, this is pretty miserable. Like... this is taking a lot. We're fighting Mewtwo's at the same level as us, and... these assholes, also. We're fighting those guys too. But... like, we're fighting Mewtwo's at the same level as us, and we're getting not even, like, 1/5 of our, of a level from them. Like, this sucks. I guess his Mewtwo's are significantly lower level, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. It still sucks. Mewtwo with Water Spout is kinda hype. I kinda want one. Dave.
Yo, sorry.
Do you think it would be reasonable for us to declare a moratorium on Nuzlocke rules while we're just grinding?
Say that one more time?
Do you think it would be feasible for us to declare a moratorium on Nuzlocke rules while we're just grinding?
I'd probably just grind first, honestly.
No, I mean, my point is, would it be okay to suspend the Nuzlocke rules for the duration of the grind?
That's up to you. Because, I mean,
Just to
if you're
make the
just gonna
grind
grind,
less
I probably would.
Excuse me?
If you're just gonna grind, I probably would.
Yeah, that's just gonna make the grind less miserable. Let's go for it. Like, I don't want to. I don't want this to take any more time than it has to just because it's casual. So you heard it, guys. Up until there is at the end of the stream, no Nuzlocke rules.
Agreed.
Do you really want us to take even longer than it has to? Like, we're just like, oh great, abandonment. Like, this is already not exactly... I did not mean to do that. Quality entertainment. Oh, great. This is perfectly normal behavior.
Oh, probably, yeah, probably a good idea. Sorry, Puppy was eating something. Oh no, what happened? It looked like it messed up. I knew it was gonna mess up.
Don't worry about it. I just saved, we're gonna reset, everything is gonna be fine.
Everything is fine.
Quantity entertainment over quality entertainment. That's not what I meant to do. One, good now.
So by turning off the rules, can you actually get that move now? You think?
I mean, I was talking about turning off the Nuzlocke rules. The game is still randomized.
Oh,
It's not
nuts.
like a
I thought that was part of it.
randomizer.
Sorry.
No. The Nuzlocke rules are the things where like we release Pokemon that like they're completely self-imposed stuff. There is no game related. It's not something you can turn off in the game.
Gotcha.
Because you can't turn them on in the game either, to be honest. Which is something that we're talking to with some other people, right? Like, I was talking... Some people are saying that they think it actually would be kind of neat for Pokemon to start having those type of functions built in. Like, for users that, like, you know, want a little bit more of a challenge. To be able to turn off stuff like... reanimating fainted Pokemons or items in battles and stuff like that.
But it's basically just self-imposed. The randomizer is something completely different.
Yeah. Yes. Like, the randomizer actively modifies their own, but that's not... Huh. You know... How... Oh wait, no, we can't. We already got the Pokemon in this area. Fine. Fine.
Lemonade.
Lemonade is great. Super cheap. I would like to point out that this area has common spawns that include Deoxys, Mewtwo, and Caterpie.
What an odd combination.
It's like, what?
the least evolved form. And
Okay. Thanks. Alrighty, level 37, Needle Arm. That sounds like
Easy
garbage.
peasy.
60 physical can make flinch. That seems bad. No. This is probably awful, right? No, okay, that was not the worst.
nah, you're fine.
So Dave, you've been have you just been doing like arena stuff on stream lately, or
Yeah, pretty much just arena.
Is
The
arena
new
like...
set comes out on the 17th.
Yeah, I mean, pre-release is this weekend too, so I was assuming that. I'm kind of surprised because I remember that a lot of your streaming was like modern stuff, and that's not a thing you can.
Well,
do
I mean,
again.
I'm getting the Mana Traders account to do the modern content, but like right now I'm just so high on arena because it's just fun. Like I'm having a blast playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it could just be because, you know, it's new, the meta's not quite figured out. A lot of people, like, they play with... It feels like I have these cards, let's make a deck with what I have versus, you know, 4 of it.
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that type of deal. not traditionally, but I mean, I can see why it would be appealing. I'm just like, I prefer my decks being fully optimized.
I mean, I do too, for especially when it comes to the competitive events and stuff. But it is kind of refreshing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, it definitely, like, I've tried like finishing up, like, you know, finishing the tutorial, do the thing where like you unlock the other modes, and so I would start drafting, and then I figured out we needed to grind gold, which I can't do by drafting, so I didn't.
Well, I am going to be streaming on the 17th when it comes out, and I'm going to be doing a couple sealed events and some drafts if you want to join me.
When the 17th?
Let's see, today's Monday, so Thursday?
Yeah, maybe, actually.
Right?
It sounds like... Oh no,
I've
wait!
I've been doing all the dailies and saving up my gold. So
I have D&D. I can't. I have well, it's not D&D, but I have a role playing thing.
Oh, that's fine. I might be sending you a text like, "Hey, what's your pick here?"
I mean, that's fine. I'm always eager to discuss picks.
Well, I'll pretty much like.
The Discord, the limited resources Discord has just been like ablaze with people doing like, they installed this bot that does pack one pick ones, so you just write like P1 the name of the set. It just fires it off, just gives you a pack basically, and the people have just been firing it off non-stop to like, you know, prepare for the event, and there's some interesting picks. The set definitely looks like so Azurius is better than I initially thought.
Do you like that addendum mechanic?
No, the mechanic is garbage, but the cards are good.
What, Lavinia? What anything specific?
There is the 2/5 at common that is unblockable, with vigilance and unblockable. And that guy seems very powerful to me.
Okay, are we just talking about limit?
I'm talking about drafts. Yes.
Context?
I'm talking about drafts. Sorry about not being very clear on that.
Oh, no worries. I'm pulling up the set right now, actually, so I can get on the same page, so to speak.
Yeah. Like, it looks like the thing that Azurius always is, which is a blue-white blockers on the ground, bodies in the air type deck, which A is usually fun, and B...
Alright, the unblockable guy, is he blue?
It's blue-white. It's
Blue,
three
white.
blue,
Okay.
3 white blue for 2/5 unblockable vigilance. Which, in the realm where we were talking about earlier, right? Where like, oh, you want blockers on the ground? Well, fuck you. And you want blockers on the ground, and you want attackers in the air, right? Well, that does both. Technically, it doesn't. It's not in the air, fine, but like, it's a Pokemon. It's a creature that both is an excellent ground blocker with 5 toughness and 2 power, allows it to eat a large number of aggressive creatures, and also attacks for 2 every turn without fear of being blocked.
But I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good.
Right,
5 mana, 2/5, vigilance, and can't be blocked. That is so good.
I think that card is gonna be the linchpin of like the Azurius strategy. The other way that you can go is that there is a flyer lord. There is like a 2/4/4/4, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, the white angel. Some about all your other flyers get +1.
Yeah, that gives +1/+1 to all of your flying creatures. And that seems pretty wild. Like, that seems like you can pick that card earlier. And why am I missing so much? You can pick that card earlier and just really build your strategies around it. Because now suddenly all of your all of your bomb power flyers, right? Like, your Concordia Pegasus now is this huge threat. And the other thing that can make your Concordia Pegasus into a huge threat... Concordia Pegasus is just like a 1/3 flyer for 2, which is a head that I think you're gonna be routinely playing into Azurius. 1/3 flyers are a card that people like never consider good, but then it turns out actually 1/3 flyer for 2 is a good card. Like, we have had this example, I think, a number of times at this point, where like people say, oh, this is a 1/3 flyer for 2 with like a marginal other ability, and it's like, no, never mind, this guy's excellent. But like, you want to make that card very extremely great. High Alert is where it's at.
Yeah, I was gonna say High Alert is really exciting because, you know, gates are a thing, and creatures with Defender are a thing all the time. And, well, I think we have something legit here.
I think in Limited... So, I was looking at it, right? Like, it kind of naturally synergizes with the Azurius. They have a lot of, like, 1/4s and 2/5s and that sort of thing. Which, like, if you go Concordia
Pegasus... 2/5 unblockable? Just
yeah, if you go Concordia Pegasus into High Alert, your opponent looks at it and is like, what? What just happened? You have a 3/3 flyer now? What? This is not... that's not what we were doing here up until 3 seconds ago.
For this. So what about like, I like a lot of what's going on here. What do you think about the breeding pool, or not breeding pool, birthing pod on legs?
Oh, Vanifer?
Yeah. I mean, how about that creature type? Elf, Ooze, Wizard? Let's go.
Okay. Elfus Wizard is like... If I ever was on a Magic card, that's the type I would like. Oh, look at this special attack.
Or what about this Frilled Mystic, the Elf Lizard Wizard?
The Lizard Wizard, yeah. Yeah, no, that guy is pretty great. Oh. Okay. Real talk. Do you think that Frilled Mystic is a better or a worse card than Mystic Snake?
Do I think Frilled Mystic is what?
Is better, like, in general, in a vacuum. Do you think it's a better card or a worse card than Mystic Snake?
Than Mystic Snake?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So, you're making the card harder to cast.
Like, it's only, like, marginally harder to cast, right?
I mean, going from making it double peep into Hollows is actually, like, it's a pretty big downgrade, I think. For 1 point of
Mystic Snake was what? 1 blue, 2 green?
It was 1 green, blue, blue.
1 green, blue, blue?
For a 2/2. And the
Wait, I thought Mystic Snake was 4 mana.
Yeah, 1 green, blue, blue.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, so yeah, that's like marginally... like, not even marginally hard to cast. I mean, if you're in that color, depending on, like... Well, I mean, the mana's great in every format right now, so...
Well, I think that's actually not that marginal, right? Like, because now you need to be main in both colors, whereas with the other you can be main blue and have green as, like, more of a splash.
Well, like, the fact that your deck... If you're running either of these cards, is going to be pretty much even. Like, you're going to have... This is not going to be a splash, is what I'm...
Well, I mean, yes, if you're on Frilled Mystic, it can't. But I think if you're on Mystic Snake, green can be a lighter color in your deck. I think that's a pretty big... Like, okay, if casting the card is not a problem, no matter what your deck is, then yeah, of course, Frilled Mystic is a better card. It has 1 more power. but I don't think it's as free as you make it sound like, right? Like, it feels like yeah, that seems pretty strong. I want to see the Rakdos deck do its thing before the jury's still out in the Rakdos deck. I'm still afraid.
Oh man, I'm already brewing. I can't wait.
Well, yeah,
Judith is insane.
As usual, I'm talking more about limited than anything, but
oh right, sorry. What are we looking at as far as Rakdos?
Like, Rakdos has decent removal. The 3-mana instant where that exiles a creature with power 3 or less is really good.
Well, I mean, we've had that several times before. How was it?
And
good?
it was always really good.
Okay, all right.
I think it's gonna be probably maybe even a little better in this set because of Afterlife.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, that does eliminate a creature with Afterlife. Plus, if your opponent's like an aggressive deck, for example, you can put them to the test by blocking, and that's a reasonably cheap card that you can respond to a combat trick with. Come on, dude. Okay. Gruul seems very good. Like,
yeah,
Gruul seems
I like that mechanic, the riot mechanic.
Yeah, Gruul seems just
what
like
Tribute should have been.
Yeah, no, you're right. Tribute didn't get there in either format. Like, Tribute didn't get there in Constructed. Even the best Tribute card was just didn't do it. And also, it just was not, like, none of the cards was great in Limited. Some of them were fine.
Yeah, I don't know why they named it Spectacle and not like, what is it? I feel like there was a mechanic similar to it.
There was definitely a mechanic similar to it, but it was a lot more limited in scope. You're thinking about Bloodthirst, I think.
I think you're right.
Which was actually the Gruul mechanic in
is that Theros block?
No, it was the Gruul mechanic in, like, Ravnica's City of Guilds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bloodthirst was just like counters, though.
Yeah, but it was only counters.
Okay. So yeah, I guess it's similar, but
yeah,
different.
like it's the same idea. It's the same trigger condition. Or it's, I guess, Bloodthirst wasn't really triggered, but it's the same enabling condition, but it's more versatile. It does more things. Well, no, it does only one thing. It reduces the cost. But...
And I love the Afterlife because that's like pure Orzhov flavor.
I'll be honest. I was really disappointed when Afterlife was spoiled.
But my aristocrat.
Yeah, but I didn't want Orzhov to be aristocrats. Look, Orzhov had the Orzhov mechanic in Gatecrash was Extort, and that's possibly my favorite mechanic of all time.
It is so good. Yeah, I agree with that.
I really was looking forward to have Orzhov being this slow control, like, plotting strategy that would, like, grind you out and slowly erode your life and erode your resources. And I guess Aristocrats kinda achieves a similar thing, and I'm sure I will have fun. I'll have fun, but I kind of was hoping for something a little bit more in the vein of Extort, that did something a little closer to what Extort did.
I see. And how about that Adapt? I know that we had that before. That was monstrous. Now, the thing is...
Yeah, love it.
If you somehow remove the counters, you could do it again.
Adapt's probably my favorite mechanics in the whole set. Not even kidding. Adapt's probably my favorite mechanic in the whole set. I just want
say
to.
That again?
Adapt is probably my favorite mechanic in the whole set. I played with Monstrosity back in Theros days. It was great.
I do remember playing.
It just feels awesome to have like mana sinks. Like that's all I ever want to do. I just want to have a mana sink every single time, every day of my life, so that I want to have some stuff to do with my mana and do something big and stupid.
How about, I think one of my favorite cards is going to be this Incubation Druid.
Yes, the Insanity.
The Black
it's true.
Lotus Druid.
Insanity. I think it's true. Adapt can't really work in Constructed by Design, but I also don't give a fuck about Constructed, so there you go. Also, there is at least one Adapt card that I think might see Constructed play, which is the one where you discount the cost for instance and sorceries.
I remember seeing that recently.
Terra something? It has Terra in the name.
Oh, I'm looking it up. I mean, it also has, a great name like Scuttlegator.
Yeah, it's a Terra something. Terragator, maybe?
But Terramander, I think?
Terramander,
it's a blue
there you
card.
go. Oh my god.
The P is silent. Yeah, there it is. Terramander.
Yeah, Terramander.
I think that's going to go great in the right shell.
I mean, that's honest. That card seems very...
1 mana 5/5?
Yeah, with fly. That seems pretty good.
I mean, especially since we have Dimir, and we already have like a Phoenix deck that just runs through and cycles itself so... I mean, you can even throw in like Search for Escanta in there.
I mean, I think I'm even thinking more like in like older formats, right? Like I think that card might be modern.
You think so?
I mean,
you think it'll fit in the Phoenix deck?
Yeah, I mean, if the Phoenix deck can play enough instant and sorcery to play the Phoenix, how long is it gonna take to have like 7 in the graveyard and have 2 mana 5/5 flyers?
Seems good.
That seems like something I would want.
Oh man, it just feels bad to use removal on this Salamander Drake. That's what it is.
Good.
It's Terramander. The P is silent.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's that guy seems constructed playable to me. Like, the other thing is that the farther back you go in terms of formats, the more the easier it is to put instant and sorcery in your graveyard. So like, who knows? Maybe that's the next legacy thing. Like, I'm not saying it is. Like, I don't know legacy enough to make predictions about it, to be perfectly honest. But like, let me put it this way: 2 mana 5/5 flyer is a powerful raid. If making it a 2 mana 5/5 flyer is as easy as I suspect it can be, I think, yeah, I don't think so though, right? Because like, Merfolk doesn't play that many instants and sorceries to enable this thing. Like, right. I think the type doesn't matter. This thing is a Delver. Like, it goes in Delver strategies. It goes in tempo decks that go like, that play like 12 creatures.
Yeah. Find the threat, protect the threat.
Yeah. Oh, for standard? Yeah, maybe for standard, right. Does the Merfolk deck even play that many instant sorcery in standard?
It plays things like Sleep.
Really? It plays Sleep?
And well, yeah, because it goes wide, taps on your team, and then kills you in one shot.
No. I know how Sleep works. That's insane.
As far as anything else, it plays just the counter spells on the board.
Alright. Yeah, that's what the expectation. Because it's creature tempo decks into having just a lot of creatures. Like they,
Yeah, because I mean,
can-
most of the merfolks just have built-in abilities.
Yeah. Like the spell is Merfolk Trickster, right? That's their spell.
No, it's got Trickster and the Trapwater Weaver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about tempo and just like overwhelming the opponent very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, makes
It's like
sense.
I play a dude. I play a dude that buffs the other dude. I play this third dude that buffs all my dudes, and I keep swinging. Oh, you're at 8. I've got 4 attackers. I sleep all your team and kill you. Like the most powerful move I've ever seen was like the most powerful opener was the Forest
41
Speak Island Mistbind Lord swing for
Merfolk
3.
Mistbinder.
Yeah, swing for 3. Turn 3, drop a land, play the trap water to tap the blocker, swing for 5. And then 4 mana sleep, swing for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It was just insane. Okay, I'm actually going to call it a night. I
Alright,
am
that makes
exhausted.
sense. I'll no, that's fine. I'll yeah, no, okay, let's
What are you doing tomorrow?
Hmm?
Oh, I think I'm actually doing something tomorrow.
No, I mean I got stuff to do tomorrow. I don't remember what. I think I got stuff.
That's
to
fine.
do
We'll get
early.
together. I don't start my next assignment until the 21st.
Oh, your assignment's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, yeah, let's try to do something. I think we missed Cube. You were around when I streamed Cube that one time, but we didn't do a stream together for Cube, which
We need to do that.
I think Cube's over. Do you remember if Cube's over, Insanity? I saw you playing the other day, but I don't remember if.
Well, I mean, we could just boot up a sealed or a draft on Arena sometime.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine by me.
Just get some practice in.
Yeah, that's we can talk about that. Maybe we can maybe we can do that once the new format rolls in.
Yeah, easy.
I think I'm busy on Thursday, and then starting Friday, I'm going to like a trillion pre-releases. So
You're going what?
I'm doing like a bunch of pre-releases, so I don't know how available I'll be during the weekend. Unless I don't know, maybe during the night, maybe Saturday night I might be around. I don't know.
We'll play it by ear. It's fine.
Yeah. Let's be in contact, and let's do this. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well, you
call
have
it
a
a
good night,
stream
sir.
queue. Oh, so Cube is still around.
Ooh.
Aw.
For how long?
It says it's almost over. We'll figure it out offline. I'll text you.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks chat for showing up and being chatty. We appreciate it. We will talk to you next Monday probably. Bye.